Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing this nude slash neutral makeup look. So let's get right into the video. So I'm going to start off by moving the hair out of my face with these little clips. And I already went ahead and moisturized with the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Daily Moisturizer. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with some setting spray. I'll be using the Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist by e.l.f. And I'm just going to spray that all over the face. And we're going to allow that to dry. I'm going to fan it out to help the drying time. And I finally ran out of the Power Grip Primer, the original one. So I get to open up this one here. This is the Power Grip Primer plus 4%
niacinamide.
Niacinamide. Okay, so we're gonna grab a couple drops of this Power Grip Primer. And I'm going to add them to the areas where I crease, which is typically under my eyes, on top of my eyebrows, and around my nose. Wow. For some reason, I feel like this one dries faster. And now, while I allow that to dry, I'm going to go in to my eyebrows. And I'm going to be going in with the NYX Brow Glue. And what I like to do is brush the eyebrows in the opposite direction and then upwards. And same for the other eyebrow. So I'll brush it the opposite way and then upwards. And now I'm going to be going into my under eyes, and I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Camo Color Corrector in Peach. And I'm just going to put some on my under eyes. And with a little blending sponge, I'm just going to pat this into the skin. So now I'm going to be going in to the foundation. I'll be using the Maybelline Super Stay foundation, and I'm just going to put some on my finger, like half a pump, and then put it on my forehead, on my cheek, other cheek, and my chin, and just a little bit down the nose. And then to blend this out, I'm going to be using this Real Techniques foundation brush. So this is what it looks like. It doesn't have a number. It literally just says foundation. And I love this brush because it's streak free, so that's what really caught my attention to the brush. And this one said that it was streak free, so that caught my attention even more because then I don't have to go in with like a second step of using a blending sponge. So, and I really, really like it. It's definitely streak free. So now that that's on, I'm going to be going in with a cream bronzer, and I'll be using the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer today. I had and use the Putty Bronzer brush. Dip this in here a little bit. I'm going to tap off any excess on the back of my hand. Whoa, that was a lot. And then just go right into the cheekbones. Oh my goodness. And on my forehead. On the jawline. Then I'm just going to brush it up. And this one down. And sorry guys, I forgot to mention, if you see me looking down a lot, it's because I do have a mirror just under the camera. I'm going to put just a little bit on the eyelid. Just any leftover. And now we're going to go into the concealer. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Super Stay Concealer. I'm going to put some here and there. And we're just going to allow that to sit for about 20 seconds just to really get into the skin and brighten up. And now that that's been on the skin for about 20 to 30 seconds, I'm going to go ahead and spray my blending sponge with some setting spray. And we're going to start by tapping this into the skin. And I'm going to be doing my eyes last because I just really like them to be bright, as bright as can be. And now that that's done, we're going to go in with translucent powder. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me. And I'm just going to grab a big fluffy brush. This one is the e.l.f. Flawless Face. And we're just going to swirl it into the translucent powder. Tap off some excess makeup and go all over the face. I am going to be avoiding my under eyes because for my under eyes I like to go in with a different setting powder and a powder puff. So for the under eye, I like to use the e.l.f. HD finishing powder with a powder puff, and I'm just gonna swirl this in here also. And On the back of my hand, I'm going to be removing any excess makeup and then go right into the under eye. So now I'm going to be going into the bronzer, and I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Bronzer. And for this, I like to use the Real Techniques 201 powder brush. Just tap that in there. Again, tap off any excess makeup off. Just go right into the areas that we put cream bronzer on. Now I'm going to go back into the translucent powder with a powder puff, and I'm going to put some right here just to sharpen up the look. With the bronzer, I'm going to be going into the eyelids as well. So I'm going to be using it as an eyeshadow, and I'm just using this fluffy brush by Morphe. This is from their Rose Gold collection. And I'm just going to add that to the eyelid. I like to put it on my crease first. That's my alarm. And then on the eyelid. So, and now with a smaller fluffy brush, it's a little bit more pointy. I'm gonna also go into the bronzer and put this on my lower lash line. Just a little bit. And what I'm gonna do is kind of just tap in the setting powder, the translucent powder with the fluffy brush. So just tap it. You don't want to brush it off. Just tap it. Except for here, because you don't want that harsh white line there. And now we're going to go in with setting spray again, just to lock in this powder makeup. I'm going to go into my eyebrows. I'm just going to be adding some fake hair and lining them up a bit. I went a little too crazy with this one, but it's okay, no pasa nada. And what I like to do for the eyebrows is also set them. So I'm going to be going back into the translucent powder, grabbing a bit of it and just tapping the eyebrows. And we'll tap that in also. All right, and now we're going to go into the eyeliner. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. H2O Proof eyeliner pen. I don't know if you guys have seen the TikTok where like it's just like a filter with like a red line. I can't remember like what the filter name is, but it tells you like where your eyeliner should be, and mine is like directly straight, which is super weird because I always tend to like find the end of my eyelid and go like upwards, kind of diagonal. So that was a little weird to me, that it says that it's straight, but I did try it and it did work, so I'm kind of trying to do it right now. So like this is actually a little too up for what the filter said for me, but yeah. And now we're gonna curl the eyelashes. And for the mascara, I'm gonna be going in with the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect. And now we're gonna go into the lip liner. I'm gonna be using this LA Girl lip liner. It is the Perfect Precision lip liner. This is in the shade Cafe. I'm going to be going in with the Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink. This is in the shade 70 Amazonian. And now we're going to lock in all this makeup, and we're going to go in with the setting spray. All right, you guys, and that is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.